I'm Jason Nunez, and let's queer up the USA View. Out journalist Don Lemon arrested after reporting on anti-ICE protest. Gay journalist Don Lemon was arrested late Thursday night after attending and reporting on an anti-ICE protest in Minnesota. Lemon, 59, says he was working as a journalist when he entered City's Church in St. Paul on January 18th to observe a protest against an immigration crackdown that left Renee Nicole and Alex Pretti, both 37, dead at the hands of federal immigration agents. The church is led by a pastor who also serves as an immigration and customs enforcement official. During the service, protesters chanted, "ICE out," prompting the Trump administration to charge 8 people, including Lemon, under a federal law protecting worship services. A magistrate judge later rejected the evidence against Lemon as insufficient. A Justice Department effort to revive the case was also denied. Lemon's attorney, Abbe Lowell, called the charges, quote, an unprecedented attack on the First Amendment. Don will fight these charges vigorously and thoroughly in court, end quote. Lemon, a former CNN anchor and now an independent journalist with a YouTube show, is set to appear in federal court in Los Angeles. The arrest comes amid his public feud with the rapper Nicki Minaj, following the reporting on the protest. So, I followed Don Lemon for years on CNN, and he tells it as it is.
Yeah.
He tells it as it is. That's one of the reasons why he's not with CNN anymore. He told it he told it how it is. And this is just another bully tactic from the Trump administration. But now to go into worship spaces, like, where does your First Amendment right go to practice or not practice your faith? Now you have to be worried about ICE being where you're going to worship God, which is supposed to be your safe space. It's brutal.
We had Don Lemon a few months ago come to Stonewall. We interviewed him about his book.
He was reading from his book.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And so I spent a lot of time with him. And the one thing that you do get is that his firm belief in what the job of a journalist is absolute. And he clearly understands, no doubt, that the only way our country survives is if we have the information that we need to make decisions for ourselves that are well-informed. And he believes in a well-informed electorate and a well-informed population. And clearly that is a threat to a regime that is removing historic records every place that they can. The fact that he is an attractive man married to a man has to upset people like Kristi Noem no end. So he becomes the perfect target. Yeah. And he becomes the transitional target, moving away from trans to gay and lesbian. And that's also a danger. So all of the things that they put in place by going after someone like Don Lemon is a bigger danger than people realize at first blush. Yes, it's going after the First Amendment. Yes, it's going after the freedom that journalists are allowed by the Constitution. But also it brings in that you can't trust people of color, you can't trust gays and lesbians, because they won't give you the information that you need. They'll protect trans people. They'll protect the radical left that invades church spaces. You're allowed a lot of freedoms in this country. And the reason that this country has progressed as far as it has over these 250 years is because we've gotten more freedoms, not less freedoms. And that's really something that we have to focus on, because everybody wants to be free.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be free.
And this wasn't about law and order, you know what I mean? It was about silencing witnesses and silencing folks that take the real message to the masses, you know? What struck me, I mean, again, you know, you can threaten to do things, but the federal agents went and took this man to jail, you know? The dehumanization that happens to someone when you are processed in jail is something that I don't wish on anybody, okay? And the fact that they put that man through that, it's just disgusting to me.
But they did it after multiple courts told them no. They did it on Pam Bondi's word and order, not on the courts.
Yeah.
That is absolutely an outrage. And the only one who should be in jail right now is Pam Bondi.
I hate that woman. Stupid dog.
She says, no, that's Christy Noem.
Oh my God, I hate them both.
That's fine. you can freely hate them both.
Robert's like, that's okay with that, you know.
But we need to get them straight.
No, they are straight. I don't want anything.
No. But
They don't need to be in the gay community. No, thank you.
you know, that's for sure. But you have to know which one you're talking about because they do not look alike. They act alike. They're Patty and Kathy from the Patty Duke Show. If you don't know, you're not old enough. Look it up. You will love it.
Well, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.